What's up, fishy friends? Welcome to Tim's School of Fishing. Class is in session. Today, I've got an awesome new Coke bottle pattern jackknife from Ryder that I want to share with you. This knife is awesome. This is a new one. So, let's get this camera turned around and take a closer look. Alright, so what we've got here is the Ryder Black Appaloosa Coke bottle with the SPADES shield. I love the Ryder boxes. I think they are excellent. You get this magnetic box, and every Ryder that I own, I still have the box for. I like to keep the boxes for all of my knives. Not that I sell knives, I just like to have them because I am a collector and I want a complete set. So we've got Ryder, SPADES, Black Appaloosa. Here it says 30, Ryder, always high quality handmade. On the side over here, we've got the model number RR2485. The first thing I notice about this box is Ryder is spelled with an I instead of a Y. Now, Ryder was initially spelled with an I, and then sometime in the 2010s, I think it was, they switched from Ryder spelled with an I to Ryder spelled with a Y. Now on this one, here's what I think. If we look here on the side of the box, it says 30, and then it has the original spelling of Ryder. Next year, 2024, is the 30th anniversary of Ryder knives because Ryder started in 1994. So I think this Spade series with the Spade shield that I've never seen before on a Ryder knife, I think these Spade shields are going to be some 30th anniversary knives, and this Ryder spelling is a nod to the original spelling. I don't know, that's just my hunch. As always, it comes with that nice metal that nice magnetic box. You open it up, we've got a very nice presentation, a felt padded liner, Ryder up here, and there we go, the Coke bottle Appaloosa, or the Appaloosa Coke bottle. This particular knife has bone covers, and these are white bone with a little bit of black mixed in, like an Appaloosa horse, and that's why it's called Appaloosa. We've got nickel silver bolsters. We've got a nickel silver SPADES shield, nickel silver pins. We've got brass liners and black G10 underliners. Now, the fit and finish on here is fantastic. I see absolutely no gapping whatsoever between the springs and the liners. There is no stepping at all. Everything is even and flush. The transitions from the bolsters to the covers are perfectly smooth. We've got no proud pins, no proud shield. Smooth transition there. Same on this side. My fingernail catches on nothing. We've got perfectly smooth transitions. Now, I have already looked at this. I can only find one minor flaw with this. If you look on the right-hand side of that bolster, there's what appears to be a little dark spot. I thought maybe that was just some dirt or crud in there, and I tried to clean it out, but I think that what that is just the milling gone bad. They got too deep in there or something. But I am not complaining because this is a $17 knife, and the fit and finish and quality for a $17 knife is absolutely exceptional, and that is just a beautiful knife. The bone covers are so well done. That shield is absolutely gorgeous. Those black underliners really make it pop. Now, a lot of you knife guys know this, but some of my some of my viewers are just now getting into knives and they might not know this, the Coke bottle pattern is basically just a swell-centered jackknife. And I prefer jackknives. So what is a jackknife? A jackknife is a knife that has typically no more than 2 blades, and those blades extend from the same end of the knife, right? Instead of what we would call a multi-blade pattern, where you typically have 3 or more blades and the blades extend from both ends of the knife. A jackknife, typically 2 or fewer blades coming from the same side of the knife. So what we have here, this Coke bottle, is a swell-centered jackknife. And I prefer jackknife patterns. It's just what I like. Centering on here is perfect. We've got no blade rub on either blade. We've got match strike pulls on the main blade and a match strike pull on the secondary blade. The pull on that main blade is pretty stout. I would say it's about a 7, and I really like that. At the half stop, the springs are perfectly flush. The snap to the fully deployed position is very nice. Close length on this is 3.5 inches. The main blade is a 2.5 inch mirror polished clip point blade. On the main blade, we've got the Tang stamp that says 30 and Rough Ryder spelled with an I. On the other side, 440A and the model number RR2485. The walk on the main blade is very smooth, very snappy, nice walk and talk, good stout pull on that. Man, that is just beautiful. We also have a secondary blade. It's kind of a modified sheep's foot or pen blade. The pull on the secondary blade is also about a 7, maybe even a 7.5. Super snappy. The springs are completely flush in the fully deployed position. Also completely flush at the half stop. Really snappy talk on that secondary blade. I mean, the primary blade has a good walk and talk, but listen to the talk on that secondary blade. Let me shut up so you can hear it. That is fantastic. So, gorgeous jackknife there. I love that clip point blade. It's got a nice forward swedge on it. I love this secondary blade, kind of a modified sheep's foot or Warncliffe blade. I know that some of you guys have an interest in getting into traditional slip joint knives. I would highly recommend Rough Ryder knives. Now, Rough Ryder is a Smoky Mountain Knife Works house brand. They own the brand and they have these knives manufactured. It's a Smoky Mountain Knife Works knife. All right, so you can get these at Smoky Mountain Knife Works. You can also get them at Chicago Knife Works. I will link both of those in the description down below, and I will also pin it in a comment if you want to pick one of these up. If you think that you want to try a traditional knife, a slip joint knife, but you don't want to spend a ton of money on a Jack Wolf knife or a Great Eastern cutlery knife, start with one of these. Get yourself a Rough Ryder. Almost all of them are under $20, and the fit and finish on these knives is absolutely ridiculous. I have seen the fit and finish on Rough Ryder knives that are under $20 better than on some Case knives. And that's not a knock on Case. That is just the quality of the work that Rough Ryder does. So if you think you might want to check out a slip joint knife, start with Rough Ryder, right? See if you like it, and it's not going to break the bank. Outstanding knife, gorgeous knife. I love this Coke bottle design. I am a big fan of jackknives. I hope that they release an entire series of these black Appaloosa knives because the bone on here is absolutely gorgeous. I love that shield, so I'm really looking forward to see if this is going to be a whole series. If it is, this is one that I'm gonna have to get the whole series, regardless of the knife patterns that are in that series, because it's that good. I know that a lot of guys in the traditional knife community are excited about this knife, and a lot of guys in the traditional knife community have already purchased this knife or are going to purchase this knife. I would highly recommend this one. For under $20, man, you're getting a whole lot of knife. Guys, remember I have a $200 fishing tackle giveaway going on this week. It started yesterday. The winner will be announced next Monday. All you have to do to enter that giveaway is be subscribed to the channel, like the video, and leave a comment. So on the end screen, I am going to post a link to that video. Go check it out. Give me a like on that video and drop a comment on there, and you are entered to win. And I will announce the winner next Monday. And then we've got one more round of that giveaway. And the last round, week 15, is also going to be $200 worth of fishing lures and gear. So, as always, I appreciate you guys for watching. I appreciate you giving me a thumbs up and dropping me a comment. I enjoy interacting with you guys in the comments. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. That's it for this episode of Tim's School of Fish, boys and girls. Class dismissed.